Retouching is one of the most interesting things you can do with Photoshop. With the tools made for this purpose, you can easily achieve what you have in mind for your artistic vision, and it's no coincidence that Photoshop is the leader in image processing. Retouching means enhancing an image, most often a photo, by adding and correcting details or eliminating flaws. Retouching can range from removing very small parts of an image, such as dust particles from your camera sensor, to large changes and making serious collages and compositions like those you've seen in movie posters. Let's get acquainted with the tools that can help us with this type of work. One of the tools that helps us remove very small areas is the Spot Healing Brush. If you right-click on this tool, you will see that there are tools in its group that do a similar job, but for now, we want to work with the Spot Healing Brush. When working with this tool, if you need to remove a blemish or some small area, the size of the brush should be slightly larger than the area you are about to remove. If the brush is not large enough, we can resize it in the settings bar at the top of the photo, where all the settings are located. Or, right-click on the photo with the selected tool and then select the desired size. The Spot Healing Brush is an automatic tool that we just need to tell what we want to remove, and it'll take care of it on its own. For example, we chose this spot here and have decided to remove it. Presto! One click and it's gone! Awesome! What Photoshop has done is examine the photo near the problematic area for clean, non-stained areas, copies them, and replaces the pixels in the spot with clean ones. A great pair of shortcuts are the large brackets that help resize brushes in Photoshop. They're located just to the right of the P key on the keyboard. The left bracket reduces the size of the brush, and the right increases it. It's much easier than changing the settings each time, and more importantly, saves time. With this tool, you can even modify and remove larger parts, not just a small area. After a few times using it, you'll get a better understanding of how the tool works and how much easier it is to remove unwanted parts from your photos. The Healing Brush is another tool with which we remove unwanted small parts of our pictures, similar to the Spot Healing Brush. The difference between the two tools is that the second, the Healing Brush, allows us to have more precise control over what we want to remove, where we want to get it from, and what parts to replace it with. As we said before, the Spot Healing Brush, the first brush we talked about, automatically chooses where to take the pixels from based on its calculations. When using the Healing Brush, it's entirely up to you. In order to work with this tool, we first need to show Photoshop where we want to get it from, i.e., show it a clean place and where we want to replace it. To use the tool, we hold down the Alt key on the keyboard. To show Photoshop where we want to get it from, and a small icon, similar to a gun sight, will appear. After holding down the Alt key, choose the area you want and left-click on it. We then click on the area with the problem that we want to remove.